Hello, and welcome back to Dawn of War Definitive Edition. With me, Demonox. We have returned to Dark Crusade after finishing the Chaos run in Soulstorm. Some of the fights were a little sketchy in that fight, but we prevailed, we pushed through, and now, in that campaign, we are the Honourable Space Marines. But in this realm, we're the Necron. We are the sires of death, the deathless ones. All around me are lots of places. I could go for here, but these are like 5s and 3s and whatnot. We have less firepower. I'd have loved it if they had more continents, because I had to go across continents to come at each other. You picked a faction, you went, ooh, and you attacked their continent. I can't get it here, it's all the way out there. I need to catch this place. They are our ancient foes. The Eldar. Everybody else is just in the way. But yes, we will attack Chaos first because they're right here. And, you know, I really want to grab our IS squad's not a bad squad. We have Builder Scarabs because they are in this game they are our base units. They have to build stuff. And one of you guys who can actually capture a point. We don't get like giant walkers. It's sad. I should play a game of Gladius. You know, I should play a game of Gladius at some point. Do a stream run on Gladius, and hopefully play a game where they haven't. They can put a new pack and put more men in. We have nothing. We are going to get something. Our first turn, our first attack. We may even be attacked. In this version of the game, we had to go take out, collapse the Necron tomb on top of itself, collapse the tomb and bury them again. You're not going to see that this time round. So anyway, we've seen the Imperial Guardsmen victory take down. We've seen the Eldar take down. Yep, that's what we'll go with. They are our Builder Scarabs. They have to capture points for us. And the thing is, they don't. Now here's the thing, our only resource is power. Capturing points increases time bonus. That's the only thing. Right, I need... See, they have like plasma generator and summoning core. Their whole thing is about energy. Because they're not so much building the stuff, they're simply pulling it out of the ground. Getting almost built. This is where all your units come out of. It is also the most deadliest unit in the game. Deadliest unit in your faction. Necron Lord of Cronus. That's me. Infantry no one. All Necron units. They got like nothing come out. They're your baseline units. They are flat out just what come out. We need power. Energy. Heavy infantry, heavy infantry. They cost me 35 to summon. Force of chaos come. They're very good at melee. On the other hand, it's exceptional at melee. Flayed ones are our melee specialists. We are the silent death. We don't speak much. Whee! Yep. They have the ability to translate themselves. Translate themselves. They just like teleport. Yeah, because they're long enough to build the thing, but that's fine. Their power generators are very cheap. They also make gold. Also, they build speed of 40% now. Which is seen as the buildings go much faster. Now that's where the fun begins. I can only research 3 artifacts. What we want is that one. That's our gold studs. We need to get to 300. Now the best trick in this game is to take a squad of just build your pop cap, throw all your Necron warriors at them, then run up with a resurrection orb. Respawn, and then when you use it, they respawn all the warriors that died. So you essentially just recap everything. So all you use is like, even if your pop cap's higher than the thing. Awaken. It's actually fun to watch. Because you're essentially waking it up. And a wakened monolith is one that's woke up. Engaged monolith is the next one. And the Necron Lord increases the power. We can now get more stuff. We get more units, namely Immortals, while well, they're all heavy infantry, but these are elite heavy infantry. The elite warriors were among the first with their allegiance to the Catan. There's a full script, you get a full script of the Gladius. It tells you the whole thing. Come over here, so the Scarabs. A, there's thing to capture. B, I need to cap the Now, unlike in other games, this one you keep the pop buildings keeps, so your base stays built. Your research goes away, but your base build stays built from one to the next. These are guys with the anti-vehicle weaponry. They're the heavy boys, carrying heavy gauze weaponry. Yep, like Necron warriors, some flayed ones may reassemble themselves when destroyed. That's the other problem with the Necron. They don't stay dead! That's the problem with Necrons. Killing them isn't the hard part. Actually, killing them is hard, to be honest. Killing them isn't just hard. Killing them is the hard part, is getting to stay dead. Okay. We only have 2 more buildings built. Like the Eldar, they have very small number of buildings. A lot of upgrades, but very few buildings. Yeah, that's doing faster. We now produce at 8% speed. Energy is our primary resource. And these guys will actually tear through most bases. But they cannot capture points. The only thing that can do that is him. The Scarabs. So why, when you fight the Necron, you kill the Scarabs. And you kill them quick. So I'll just send out some of these here. Flayed ones. Excellent. We need more energy. 250. Okay. And that's a big energy production, and that's good for us. We need a greater summoning core. Actually, the one I'm waiting on building. Get that upgraded. You know what? Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. They can be select. They can't be. The ability units, they don't get selected when you build a group select. Let's get the little bugs. Research complete instantly. Sorcerer. Getting me to stay dead is harder. Where my flame go? There they are. Doing jump salts constantly in the back is fun for them, but at the same time it's still because people get killed. Flayed ones are happily doing their job. Like I said, sometimes these guys die, they don't stay dead. They just get back up again. It's like, I died. Get up. Immortals. Get that. Where's my builders? Put builders somewhere. Oh, that's right, I said to go get that. Greater something call, please. We can be immortals. Immortals. Our research is done real quick. Can we fail? Smash them. You don't get many voice lines from Necron, they're very quiet. Thoughtful even, some might say. Yep, he's now a fully upgraded obelisk building. Obelisk, which now has a gun. Next level we'll get next is these. There's a limit to these. Great something called gets us destroyers, access to destroyers. And the spiders, tomb spiders. The Lord Destroyer is a very powerful guy who's good at killing buildings. Make one of those, please. Destroyer, please. And the upgrades. Resurrection orb. We need that. We are not doing well. That's why there's a limitation of 3 on this one, because these things. Now he can. Tomb spiders are fun because they pick up all the bodies. On or off? Bodies. The bodies? Attack scarabs. Boo, boo, boo. Should be plenty of bodies around. The vehicle, it does a lot of damage, but its best feature is that it picks up bodies. nasty. I know they're strong. Can't tell if I'm doing it on the harvesting or turn off the harvesting. I see a lot of corpses, but I'm not seeing any harvesting going on. Should be on harvest mode. Okay, they launched a surprise assault on me. Why can't I do evasion? Ah, they're in a building. But let's go back home. He's under attack. They've gone. This is now 6 level. I got 5% build speed. That's fine. How come I teleport? And he's on the pariahs. Usually like gathering infantry. You know what, obelisks. Tomb Spider actually hits as hard as they do. This went way worse than I thought. They did a whole let's attack the base while they're gone strategy. Which is impressive when you think about it. I should upgrade these monoliths to full power. Chaos Lord went, nope, I'm out. Ah, see. Oh, it houses my bodies. Not theirs. Pariahs. Very good at killing infantry. I don't know how many bodies you got on you. close enough. Yeah, that's a fun thing. The next one was go, okay, we died. Then we get up. Nightmare Shroud. I can only unlock one more thing. Pop cap's full. I need an energy core in order to activate, restore the monolith to full power. I'm getting ready for hell. Dead Necrons will go up. Everybody attack. It's a long cooldown, but the Necron are very good at getting up again, that's the problem. They don't stay dead. Death for them is not the end. Nay, 'tis but the beginning. Or a state of sleep for them. I mean, we just got destroyed, our base was destroyed, and we've already restored our base to full. Heavy weapons, you know, anti-heavy infantry weaponry. Yes, I enter nowhere against the Necron. All their infantry is heavy infantry. Do anything but heavy infantry. You know what I should do? Didn't do before. As I get something called built. Build some gauze towers. Some gauze turrets here at the mouth of the entrance. Yeah, I'm good. My Leben! But yeah, it's daft. There's no upgrades for any other unit but the baseline infantry. Maybe the engine core has some upgrades? I know that I believe, remember correctly, they had the ability to summon, yeah, Tomb World. Build all the structures of as a Necron in a single match. Yeah, that's very easy to do. You should build, to be really honest, you should build every structure as a Necron. It makes no sense not to build every structure. I am spawning more infantry. I go completely past Popcat because he spawns them. And fully upgraded, the Necron warriors do a ton of damage. They are very dangerous. Not as dangerous as this thing. Oh dear God, is he not the most dangerous thing in the world? No, since I've got you guys over here, I got 100% build speed, 100% power output. Get me a new one of those. I don't know where the enemy base is, but things keep attacking me from this location, so I'm gonna go this way. They only have spawns of 5. I gotta watch out because my energy production will go down as reactors hit their limits and burn out. Oh, you're the night dude. I'm currently like baseline Necron Lord here, so it's not even that interesting. Of course, we won't get 1,000 because we want to get the final upgrade for the monolith. Then it won't matter where we are. Reactor online. They have one hero. Actually, they have two. Him and Destroyer Lord. And that's the death thing. This thing is it collects bodies. Somebody spawn in more Necron. I lose infantry and I'll just get more infantry back. That's why the Necron become a silent, are known as silent death. Marching death, they don't stay dead. They just get up again constantly. Oh, Ray of 93. You know what? We'll save a few seconds. Oh, Destroyer Lord though. Can possess enemy vehicles, a fast moving unit with powerful abilities. Heavy Destroyer. I think it's vehicles and buildings. It's like an infantry version, anti-infantry version of those guys. One of these. But they are the bodyguards. Get the monolith going. And it goes by so quick because you get the I've got so many pylons. Obelisk up and running. Spikes out in the ground. Bring the monolith back online. And now, the monolith. You take a while to teleport. Yep. I can build everything on the move. It slows molasses, but it is a massive amount of HP. It has 20,000 HP. Doesn't, and it possesses a lot of firepower. See if you're able to knock back down again. It's got 4 cannons. It doesn't care. It really doesn't care. It's a vehicle. But they are absolutely ridiculous. And the fun thing is I can build a new one. I can start building a new one. It makes no difference to the monolith. I need more scarabs. I got these guys, but I need more scarabs. I want some defensive towers while they're away. I'm on this building. At tier 2, the upgrades the fake heavy goals effect against penetrating enemy armor, vehicle armor. Not that this thing cares. Enemy vehicle and stasis field. There's heavy infantry and heavy infantry. I just need Good. Go cap that and the off them. If they keep this pattern, I think the base should be here. Research. If only all races had this, it's like whee, on the research. There we go. I wonder if it's there, because we got defense turrets here, up here. Full engagement mode. No backing off, no fleeing. And they have no morale, you may notice. They have morale. They have no morale. They cannot be broken. Oh. Essence of the Nightbringer. In my version of the Bloody Furser, a super nasty unit with a really massively powerful offense. He only lasts for a while though. He goes away. Yeah, I am beginning to think that they are coming down from over here. Those guys appear behind me. Just one is in a scout squad over there. So one over there and some building of scout. Yeah, destroyer and heavy destroyer. Heavy destroyer, kill out the building, please. He's pretty good in melee. You have literally until the monolith gets here. Then you did. I thought, I got it wrong, they weren't here. They are, in fact, here. Oh, they're here. One the other. They killed the Destroyer Lord. They had to literally dogpile him, but they killed him. Spawn units. I mean, I can't even spawn vehicles, to be honest. I teleport over here where the Destroyer Lord corpse is. I think that's going poof. Whee! It's like, yeah, we're winning the fight. Dun, 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 dun. Restored monolith. A 20,000 point unit. Hello. Get him. I don't think they can attack him while they're teleporting in. He's good against everything. How do we fight this guy? I don't know. It just destroys him. That's the beauty of the Necron. My lord is still in there. Before it's down to anything is available. Scout or something? Oh, there he is. I just put you in passive mode. Running around mode, we'll just run around gathering corpses. Making new things, but that's the fun thing about those scarabs. We stand, they do not. Achieve a destroy HQ victory. Yeah. A 3-to-1 kill ratio. Now in the Soulstorm, you get access to both him and the Deceiver. But yes, now it's time for my upgrades. Unfortunately, I don't turn into a demon lord, this guy. But he does get to looking much, much better. I actually have a Necron Lord, actual model. I painted it myself. I like his weapon better. It's a scythe. I think this is the more standard and older version. I've got a newer version, I think. Skinning blades. Let's see, I can get these for... No, that's the only one I can get for. That's the thing I would really like, is the thing that tells me what I can get. Okay. Which one is it? Here he goes. Infiltration. I'll have that. I always get that. It's too useful not to get it. It means that stealth units can't sneak up on the Lord. Skinning blade increases melee damage and morale loss. The reaping blades. Sidious range attack. His range is rubbish. Death shroud. Death grip. Heart of darkness. The mantle of doom. The reinforced body. Melee great increases health. Health and morale and requires reinforced body, so it's an upgraded version. Gauze Flare. A full Gauze Flare embedded in the Staff of the Light. Staff of the Light allows the Necron Lord to fire devastating bolts of energy at his foes. See, his actual, you know what? Necro Sigil's not a bad idea for him because it gives him an attack. It upgrades his long range attack for more things, but he's a melee fighter. See, so it just makes it look like that, which is really cool. That's like a much bigger established version. Reinforced body is that. Look at those shoulder pads. Heart of Darkness. Coloured. Death grip for his hands, which does increase actually everything. Death Shroud is like a cloak, glowy cloak version. Go Skinning Blades this time, and then add a 6/6 there. If I do Death Grip, that's actually a better option because that gives him way better. His attack, melee, and range damage will increase anyway, go up anyway, so we can pay for people. We already have a base. Actually, let me get my commander honor guard sorted first. I like the background screens. I like that they change for each unit, each person. Each lord gets their own background screen. I only have one attack. I have to take this if I want to do double movement or double attacks. Now, Dari. I'll say this is the thing in this one. Each of the races don't have a planetary skill. So they don't have the planetary skill, so Eldar can't jump multiple squares, Tau don't have the cannon, Space Marines can't deep strike, Imperial Guardmen don't have better production for reinforcing the bases, Orcs don't constantly grow, and Chaos Cat doesn't ignore supply lines. And the Necron don't constantly reinforce their people by their people survive the battle. Right, now I've done that, let's reinforce. Immortals will be nice, but a squad of Iron Warriors will be okay. Hey! We're getting some people actually doing things. You know what's funny thing is I can actually go for the Imperial Guardsmen right now. Take them out of the picture and out of the fight. Just knock them out of the fight now. Before they build up any forces. Ooh, crit squad though. Chaos we find, we're better Legion, Chaos we find to go take them out would be good. We can hand lead the Imperial Guardsmen anyway. And the current strength they can't actually take this, and we'll be next door, so we'll get the point. We'll be able to defend. They have A Squad, Blood Ravens, War Boss, Gorguts. He just appears throughout all the Dawn of War series. Constantly. I think he's like one of the few characters that's actually considered a staple character of the series. The only one he doesn't appear in is Retribution, because it's a different walk. It's a different system, but Gorguts keeps appears in this. In the first game, both expansions, all three expansions I should say, all three expansions for it. The second game, is Retribution, so I think that's the one he doesn't appear in, and he appears in the third one, which personally I think should have had expansions for, and they could have expanded out to the thing, but they are making a fourth. I've had a look at it. Well, I've had a look at the trailers and whatnot, and from the looks of it, they're going down the route of Total War style, which, quite frankly, is the best option they can make. The Dawn of War series, Dawn of War, or Warhammer 40k in general, fits the Total War style of gameplay. I want my pariahs. They are heavy infantry, and then I might take out the Imperial Guardsmen. Or I might take out Chaos, one or the other. Some factions I can play the game. Some factions like destroy other factions with stupid ease. Awaken. We definitely had more voice acting in the second game. Capture, 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 capture. This will be devastating if this awakens here, because they will literally have nowhere to run. Nice little build, which will allow me to start waking up Wraiths. That's also the reason why I spawn a load of Necron Warriors. They're dirt cheap. My Lord is a much better Lord now. He's stronger and hits harder. Now that thing's capture. At the moment we get 1%. We need to build some apart from putting monoliths on obelisks. I keep calling it monoliths, it's not, it's obelisks. The problem with the Imperial Guardsmen is most of their units are not heavy infantry. And the problem with the Necron is every unit is heavy infantry. They don't do light infantry, it's all heavy. In this day, the researchers are not quite. That'll change once it's built. More power. Their plasma generators are cheap. cheap. I don't even mind about this thing getting stuck here. I'll just teleport down here. That's it, the enemy has one base. That's fine. Now, I'd like to get a full base built before I go running off to go kill people. Let's get some more energy running. See, each capture makes us faster. And that's good. Our buildings come online faster. We do have at least 2 squads here to get leveled up. Or stacked up, I should say. It'll cost them a bit of energy as well. Build them on monoliths. Actually, you can actually build multiple monoliths. That's the fun thing, you can actually build more monoliths. Well, why not build 2 or 3 monoliths and then turn them all online, bring them all online and have an army of 3 monoliths charge on the enemy base and destroy it in about 4.5 seconds. I'll peek over here, and then we'll swing around and come to here, because that's where I think the enemy actually are. It's down here somewhere? They're not fast, that's the only saving grace of fighting the Necron. They do not possess fast units, other than the destroyers. They're terrifying. Also, no one's here. Cap those 3, please. The Necron Lord's teleport to here. Right, build. I can just wait until it's built. Or just walk over. Right, catch a relic here and here. And I have the other relics. I have them now. Oh my god. And that's the fun thing, if you get multiple obelisks built, and you build up, get your stacked up fast enough, capped fast enough, they get their big building out very quickly. Unfortunately, I can't build anything else until everything's built. I generally tend to be harassed from this direction, so I do love how the animation for each one of these buildings. Oh, well done. I just captured that. You just literally took it off me. How old? Destroy the living. Hey, light infantry. Heavy infantry. commanders here. And quick, boom. Yeah, that took reason not in there. You can do some help. Oh no, the Lord is dead. I'll wait for some more juice. Okay, there's a lot of them then. Mini Necron here now. Right, that's enough points. Wake you up again. The one that's doing all the damage is Command Squad. And the sheer number of guardsmen. Wow. He is dangerous. He is powerful. That building's gonna die because they're just heavily hammering it with everything they got. There we go. They're very hammering in with everything. I don't have Resurrection Orb, unfortunately. Nope, Lord did again. No, he doesn't. Aim, back off. We can keep spawning infantry. Doo-da. This is very awkward. They've got that section pinned down, essentially. They got it pinned down without built there. And I didn't get a chance to build my cap that monolith. Cap that, so there are no building structures there. It looks like the commander's trying to keep my guys tied up in melee. That's a heavy goes online. Research complete. Just got this here. He's in. Target them. This is the only problem. They've essentially trying to do a swarm attack, a swarm on me. Kind of the only way they can win. However, they have lost an absolute ton of men doing this. I mean, there was a lot of red here. Still there's a lot of red. The commander squad's reinforcing as fast as they can. But they get in melee and they lose their ability to fight. These guys excel in close quarter combat. These poor guardsmen do not excel in close quarter combat. And up comes the Necron Lord again. He's literally the command squad here who's actually doing all the work. Legwork here, trying to keep us from thing, but the flamed ones are absolutely having a field day ripping these guardsmen to shreds. We need to get ourselves a cryptic speedy. That was annoying. On the other hand, they have lost oh so much stuff. It is ridiculous. They're trying to build bases outwards to try and stop us. So they will probably try and sweep around on us now. I got a scout over here. They're waiting patiently to do their building. Now there's a lot of men. I mean, they dropped a lot of infantry. I think they deployed like practically the whole army on me. I mean, they went for it. They dropped everything. They brought as many men as they could. Oh, well, these guys. They're free, but they don't need scouts right now. And more Necron soldiers are coming out to the field. I have rendered. Yes, it does transform from that direction. There's command again. They are doing their darndest to build everything they can to take us out. I have a red, that's fine. Yep. I want these squads near full. He doesn't keep doing anything. They stand on the ground, they don't chase, give chase. Yeah, in general fighting when it comes to fighting Necron, the guardsmen have a slight issue of they are well outgunned. It takes a lot of guardsmen to do a proper battle with the Necron. Oodles of them. Necron Lord is strong enough to punch most things. Veil of Darkness, Virtual's good. Phase Shifter. need a great summoning core. You guys are supposed to be another. I need a great summoning core to get my Nope, and look at that, they swept around again from two directions. They are swarming me like constantly. Where's the Nickel one right now? Oh, it's over here. The flayed ones are just tearing into those guys. Ain't that built today. Fine with him, and he's winning. They're using overwhelming numbers to console try and kill me. Oh, because of that. Teleport 2 here, please. I'm sorry, you thought you had numbers on your side. Let me just change those a little, shall we? Yeah, they're still killing us, but we just resurrected everybody. That's the worst case scenario with fighting the Necron. They have a nasty habit. Their lord has a nasty habit of just waking everybody up. I don't know one available. Oh, they're going to spawning people, but yes. Oh, now I can look. Right. Yeah, also it's a lot harder to get rid of the Necron when I just revive everyone you killed. Turn the golden throne. It's like, yeah. That's what we needed and wanted. We needed our resurrection orb. Oh, hello, Pete. How many of these guys are there? Okay, they're the population cap limit. They have exceeded this population cap limit by quite a margin. Yeah, I'm going to point this out. They have exceeded the population cap limit by a monstrous amount. Points out they have exceeded the population limit, the pop cap limit on this place by a monstrous amount, because there's no way there can be this many men. That's right, because they're in standby mode, they don't march forward to attack. Now we are marching forward to attack. Let's get the disruption field Mark 2 up. Energy cores requirement. Let's get a pair of destroyers. Yeah, they're doing this tactical. They build a building, then they spawn infantry somewhere else, behind the build, from the building they built. Not him.
I strike with the Emperor's fist.
Yeah, he is backed up. Right, he has backup. And a proper no scope here. They've just become Necron warriors are even stronger, and yeah, they are. They're spawning infantry. And yeah, try to keep them alive long enough to spawn more men back in. That's how it works. But destroyers are very deadly, like monstrously deadly against infantry. They're also vehicles, which means the tactic that they were using before ain't gonna work. Let's get Scarabs out. Let's get my cryptic Spideys out. Need 500 to turn that in. But there are a lot of courses down here. That's how you run the Necron. You're slow. It's a slow and steady system, yes, but it works. Not only at 6% fee, because I haven't got multiple obelisks and things. It would have been at 100%, but they went and killed some of my obelisks. Even guardsmen are losing slowly. You are allowed to some things. Heavy destroyer. The pariahs. Squad limit reached. Vehicle limit not reached. And that's a heavy destroyer, so he's designed to kill buildings. They kill infantry. He kills buildings. Now that we've got past the initial wave, yeah, let's keep capping buildings until he gets the thing. Clicking corpses until he maxes out. Yeah, at which point we just spawn some more people. We went through a lot of people. But yeah, we have a lot of firepower. And even if I lose the squads now, it's just making make room for our other stuff. Now that we start doing that, I'm going to start capping capping these things as I go. Actually, I'll get that one first, it's right next door. But yeah, this is where the the Necrons excel, they just appear. In overwhelming numbers. Because they just keep coming back to life. Which makes them very hard to get rid of. The Heavy Destroyer just picked that building apart. I could remove his ability, range ability, but he gets an extra gun. Blade ones. Like, I just keep summoning more men. I need. You know, you guys go building an energy core. We've been holding off on it for a while. I am built Wraiths, but I'll go upgrade it anyway. Veil of Darkness. Wounded. Nightmare Shroud. There's a lightning veil one. You sort of run kamikaze with Necrons. You don't have to run the usual script of, oh, we gotta be carefully move our men. It's like, no, you kamikaze them. Because when they die, they drop dead, you then just use a resurrection orb and bring them all back to life. And start the whole show all over again. Any more energy? Energy! Crypto's cool because they just keep spawning more men. And the fun thing is, they don't die. When they get killed, you would simply rebuild them, and it'll rebuild the Tomb Spider where he is, at the position of his death. So much for your cheaty, I'm going to have more units than I should be allowed to have. I don't care if I lose units now, it makes no difference. We're just waiting until the monolith is ready and then we'll just build the monolith. And boop. They are fighting wholeheartedly, endlessly. They're trying their best to stop us. But they can't. We are the Necron. We are walking death. And the monolith is ready. You won't get here before the fight's finished, but it's fine. Yeah, so much for your cheaty little I'm gonna spawn more men than allowed routine. I just revive my people. But yeah, what the Imperial Guardsmen did was pretty much the only way to fight off the Necron. Throw as many bodies at them as you can. You've got to swarm them. If you allow the Necron to build up steam, they will simply spawn troops ad infinitum. I mean, my Necron warriors cost me nothing, so I can keep spitting them out at my leisure. This is the fully built base. Fall back. Wow. Not sure sure what's going on with you. I can only move one space though, so I can only go to there, or I can attack Chaos. So I'd like to go there and you take this one or this one. Because I need that Fury. Now, Orcs might get to a bit of a wolf, big thing, but again, they have one army. When they start losing units, and they start losing positions, your army crumbles quick. So I'm not quite in a position yet to go storming after a base. I want increased manpower, because I want my population cap. And vehicle cap. I want them boosted. I only have the 3 territories, so I'm only getting like 100. But Fury would be a nice one to get my hands on because, well, that's just a nice one to get my hands on. And it's a kill everybody mission. Let the Imperial Guard come in numbers. I get the bodies. All the Space Marines. That was a silly move. I am here. My whole army's here. Yes, I have not spent a lot of money on building them up, but we're all here. So, goodbye. We have a fully built up base. And that's the thing here. Our base is fully built up. So, yeah. And we start with a monolith that is ready to turn into a restored state. Oh my god, that's just death. I also know where you are. That's just death. Holy, that is just death. My monolith is in a state of I can just turn it into the restored monolith. They'll cap these. For no reason. Oh, then I want capped. Pariah Vanguard. Give myself the resurrection roll from the get-go. I'll have those. I mean, do I need to turn my monolith into the restored monolith? No. Would I like to? Sure, why not? Yeah, Necron went not very fast. My lord is booking it though. Get him! Ouch! That wasn't even a full charge. That was a little charge. Run away! Run away! They're scary enough without the pariahs. Oh wow, smash that was over here. I sent them over there for no reason. My poor scarabs. Oh no, they have 2 bases, one here, one there. That's right. Okay, now the reason we need to turn my monolith into online. Right, they have 2 bases. One here and one there. I mean, Lord is gonna take this place easy. If in doubt, build a monolith. Probably should send these guys over as well. Trust die. I almost got full power. I wish you'd fight it. Like he's getting knocked over, that's why, so he's stopped him from fighting. Doot doot. Yeah, monoliths are very, very, very slow. But they can teleport, so there is that. I'll just wait to recharge. Teleport recharges. You know what? A pack of destroyers. There's a destroyer and destroyer lord. More than adequate. I mean, these guys are just destroying this lot. I've lost one unit. It's taking a lot of killing to kill these. Just to get to killing the few guys I took with him. And I've still got another squad of these guys coming. You feel like joining in help? Wait for them to get on charge more charge for you. Jump. They don't skim us, so they're very quick. I actually do build us some scarabs. He's a coming. He's a coming for yours. I actually managed to kill him in one squad yet. No. All my guys are still alive. Kill him. Nothing, haha, we're safe. We have a... You know what? A heavy destroyer might be a bad call, actually. And one of those. Drop you out. Hi. That's what makes him so terrifying. He's a mobile infantry production unit. And he continuously keeps dropping more men. Now kill this thing. Like, yeah, we're strong. But we ain't strong enough to take that thing. We bring death. Full rage mode, please. Get in there, boys. They're blocked because they're stuck behind him. We need to pathfind them around it. Monolith? Okay, now get in. And teleport. Wobble. Wobble. stopping that means these guys can't build. Killing them means they really can't build. Blech. I got nothing else to build. Monolith is just, well... yeah. Monolith is monolith. Like, I just got finished getting over here. That was essentially a no-win situation because I had the monolith ready to rumble. So it would just spit out a new monolith. So I need 3 more defense. No, I need a total of like 8 more defense. I don't need a total of 5 defenses. So yeah, 5 more attacks please would be nice, if you don't mind. Then I need to do some kills, 2,000 kills, 5,000 kills. 15 conquests. We've got the 3 1. Do some. Yeah. You're not sure. Let's make his melee really deadly. If we take Fury, which is kind of their thing, they can attack twice, but they're not going to because it took a massive pummeling. Just can't drive for a 1 punch. I didn't even build a great defense force here. The attack. This is a named territory, so it's good.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine. Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts. In the desolate Ares Badlands stood one such talisman, an ancient icon of the blood god Khorne. With war sweeping Cronus once more, a demon within the icon awoke. It fed on the souls of those slain in combat, and promised gifts to whoever would slake its thirst for blood. Even the warriors of the Imperium ended up feeding the fiend as they fought across the Badlands to prevent others from claiming this prize. The faithful tried to ignore the whispers the demons slipped into their minds, but every death still fed its dark appetite. In the end, whoever controlled the Ares Badlands would gain a measure of the demon's fury, allowing them to launch attack after attack against their enemies.
In other words, move twice. You've got 30 minutes to kill as many people as possible. Or rather, you've got to kill 140 people. There'll be a lot of people to kill. Yeah. Get him up and running with Resurrection Orb and it's hilarious. Now I can't cap locations like everyone else does because I can't use a unit to capture it. I can on the other hand spit out infantry ad infinitum. I only have to really pay to get the squads up and running. Unless you're Scarabs, in which case it doesn't matter. Scarabs are free. So they only have speed of 1%. So we're going slow. I'd love some voice lines for this character though. It'd be nice. It's not until the second game you actually even get voice lines for him. This whole fight, the guy doesn't actually say a word. It's just the guy's interpreter. It's his interpreter that does all the talking. With that, I'll build scarves now because the guy's capped. That's fine. They're quick to build anyway. I got 30 minutes. to get to slaughtering. I'm not gonna build something called just yet. I want to build. Get the power generators up and running. Also, every monolith gives me more soldiers. Keep calling them monoliths, they're not, they're obelisks. Every obelisk gives me more soldiers. Also, they reinforce faster. Where are the Imperial Guardsmen? There's supposed to be two base, a lot of people here. Finally, there's some fighting going. Glory to the first man to die. I don't bleed, technically. So I'm not entirely sure how he expects to get anything out of us. Take a point, cap a point, take a point, cap a point. Not only does it actually help me build faster, it also lets me this. Well, build more. Nasty heavy infantry. Stormzy! Storm 'em! Not helping! I've now lost 140. I've lost 19, 20, 22, 21, 3, 24. We are marching death. We don't die and we have... Our morale is really hard to get rid of. I've lost 35 guys already. Yes. You'll get voice signs in this one for the next run. It's very sad. Get that built, and then we'll concentrate and get some generators built. The commander's worth more units. I got 25 minutes still. I've killed nearly a third of what I wanted. Let's get ourselves some more men. More manpower, more manpower. Oh, that goes now. Just sing the song. Chaos legions 5 miles long, oh doo-da-dee. I need to get you artifacts. Not a bad one. That's a bad one. I need the awakened monolith for it. That's a building, not a person. Let's go back and deal with them. Fraser, you go deal with them. Oh, we lost a unit. He got back up again and felt healthy afterwards, but we lost. Oh no. That's what they count. We lost a builder. Don't think that really gonna hurt me in the long run because they're builders. I say there's a lot, but that's because the Imperial Guardsmen come in like in large quantities. And they're doing their best to try and kill the they don't know who to shoot, that's the thing. The pariahs are having a field day. No, no.
You must kill more of them.
Give me more. Have them much here. Keep getting knocked over. Let's go finish building. It hits really hard. I don't know, but they're losing men left, right, center. I've lost 10. Neither, no one of our units. They were shooting missiles, but unfortunately missiles ceased to function as we have now gone to beat them, bring them over the head mode. Also. Hi! Kill him! Kill him now! I haven't even awakened the monolith yet. Oh, yes. Kill more! It doesn't help that the flares are very good at killing in melee. We don't know where we're going. You know what, just hold there for 2 seconds, we need to build a... Let's get up to build. Here we go. Oh, I'd like to get a full base up and running. Oh, the Necron are just tearing them apart. This is very one-sided. I'm gonna start going. There you go. Oh.
The power of the Blood God shall be yours.
Imperial Guardsmen come in large quantities. That's the thing, Imperial Guardsmen come in large quantities. As such, they are rapidly and quite quickly killed. I can now move around the map very quickly. Do I go for increased manpower next? I mean, I'd love to get all the way over here and take the forward base. I mean, I will have a monolith. And if all I can build are energy production facilities, oh, that's fine for me. By me, I'll have energy production facilities all day long. I'll have that all day long. Because, actually, I don't even need them. I can spit out Necron warriors infinitely because the thing they don't cost energy. Orcs are nasty, yes, but Necron literally does nothing but a marching tide of heavy warriors, heavy infantry. Wow, Space Marine's doing fantastic. So the Tau. That is impressive for the Tau. Right. Reinforce. I thought they got like a 6 and I just got like a 1. Chaos Lord's here, so he'll be able to back his men up. But I've already got Chaos like on the back foot. Catacomb fleet ones. Revulsion are steadily draining on morale of nearby enemy units. Makes them very, very good at killing. Makes them very good at knocking out enemy infantry because their morale just goes. It'd be funny if I killed the orcs first. God goes all the way over here. It's like, yay, I'm winning. You've lost your base. Oh, no, zog it. Oh, cost me a walk to build. And I want this place for some increased manpower, which means we can get ourselves more stuff. We can build more people, which is terrifying because I can already build quite a lot of people. I mean, 2 full packs of Necron warriors dead and resurrected orbed. You can get a lot of Necron warriors out. Cap. 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 Hey, that's how the fight. Unfortunately, the guys you're fighting are the Pariah Guards squad. And the Lord is here. I think that's even the... yes, Eliphas the Inheritor. Like I said, his guys were next door, so... you know, to win, they should really need to target my, Chaos Raptor. They have a faint attack that's so... like, a lot of damage to those around them. For the Dark Gods! Run away! Bravely! I think that was Eliphas' honor guard that just got wiped out. Yeah, Necron base didn't really... the Fury place didn't really get a chance to actually become a fully functioning base. We killed the enemy too quickly. On the plus side, if they try and take it, they're going to have to do a lot of killing on my team. Which isn't happening, really. Give me a scout squad because it needs a build up some manpower. I may only have 2 on a guard. But our guys are all really, really nasty. Slows time movements and lowers maximum health. Yep, they sort of mess you up. For chaos. You got one little chaos dude who's running around attacking my core. Chaos Marine fighting over here, Chaos Lord, well, I'm not entirely sure who's fighting over here, but we're just walking. Wait, please. There's one lonely little Chaos Raptor running around attacking my scarabs. They hear the sound of their doom approaching. My Pariah boys are so good at what they do. Their attacks lower the health of their opponents. So it makes them easier and easier to kill people. Oh, my plasma generator cost me nothing. Oh well. How about it cost me nothing? It doesn't know. Heretic dead. Blech. Do we have a morale boss on our team? I don't think so. Sorcerer of Chaos will find you now. I am not doing very well. Need more juice. More energy. Must be 40. I think the first one's cheap. Ah, it goes up by 20 each time you build one. So you can build one for free. Flew over his shoulder and stabbed him around. I'm not even going to get the Awakened Monolith. I mean, I'm only taking 3 points, so that's not a lot of speed, but as we can capture another point or two very quickly. Yeah, they got destroyed. That was one-sided. Incredibly one-sided. Warpman and servants. I can keep pushing for a second attack because I have the points to do so. Crypt Warrior Squad. Or if I'm not careful, he's probably going to try for Fury. Which actually don't work out that badly for me because they've got to build bases and build stuff. The only guys who have forward base ability is the Orcs. That's why they're waiting a turn. Catacomb Flayed ones or the Crypt Warriors? Yeah, let's say the Orcs. Single large base. They're the Orcs. They rely quite heavily on, a bit like the Imperial Guardsmen, they have a lot of infantry. Their infantry is, they only have 1 or 2 strong infantry in the Imperial Guard, being the Ogrim squads and the oh god, I can't remember how you pronounce the name. But the Blue Guardsmen. Only 2 Guardsmen squad that actually are very, infantry are strong. And decent fighting power. Everybody else is unfortunately in the situation of being, well, rather unfortunately weak. Yeah, they're not gonna give me another Cryptid squad, but it's fine. Another Crypt squad, but that's fine. I mean, for the first, to be honest, compared to when we played Eldar, we have absolutely destroyed. Yeah, first generator is free. we're going to set of Crypt Warriors. Making this a general infantry is free. It's the reinforcing them. That's where it gets expensive. Power core online. I'm gonna get the monolith built, these obelisks built, so we can get some Slugger boys. Better made than the Iron Range, but completely useless against us, as they are infantry. Not even heavy infantry, just infantry. After that, I want to build another generator or two. I need a summoning core. If you want to capture a relic, that's fine. Build this relic over here. You know what? After you capture that point, go capture the guy down the road. So you have 40% build speed now. We are faster at building. So these go up much faster. But yeah, the Necron are just slow death. They're the Grey Tide. If the Orcs are the Green Tide, the Necron are the Grey Tide. And I want more power. I'm not surprised if they're limited to 6 because, well, yeah. Limited number of generators. But the Necron's entire build system is based around their generators, so you want a plasma generator. They're going to go cap that, take that, so let's send them over there and fight. Again, best tactic with the Necron. Build little warriors, throw them at the enemy, let them get killed, walk in with a resurrection orb, and then just laugh. Because it's hilarious. Slugger boys with laser gun with flamers. Oh, these teddy boys are really hard, boss. They have poor morale, that's the problem. Necron warriors being all heavy, you need things that are good against heavy infantry. And unfortunately, that's everything in the Necron's book. %60 speed, so they'll build these faster. I am actually getting a actually awakened monolith. Stretching toward. Stretchings do not last long in any fight. They do some damage. Well, these unfortunately don't have an attack power, so they can fight. Go over there and fight. Get them. Run away! Blade ones. Then and then the monolith. Make up the monolith. And then mobilizing the here to try and help out. Helpful until the rest of the Necron army arrive. I'm going after my... Will you stop chasing my boys? I mean, if this is Khorne right now, we'd be happy a lot because we are slaughtering them. Orcs are very good at building things. Well, should say they're very cheap for building things. Well, really call them good at anything, to be honest. You don't generally look at Orc and go, you know what, mate, I think you're an excellent builder. What goes on? How on earth are you keeping that structure up? Shooter boys, much better at shooting than the other guys. Unfortunately, yeah, you're going to heavy infantry. They just need to run past it. Oh, they kept my strategic point. That's not very fair. Nice of them. Ah, I can uncapture strategic points. Can't capture them, but you can take them off them. That's the difference. We have an 80% build rate, which is good. Yeah, they're good, but I mean the Big Nick unit is good. He's a strong dude. He's part of the Silver Boy squad. But my Necron Lord is absolutely murderizing them. They can phase shift, make themselves invulnerable to damage. Your boys, yeah. They hit really hard, however, in melee. Like, stupidly hard. Wait. That's got on there somewhere. I do want to build this. Well, let's have that built. And have this lot come back down here and cap. I haven't even built. I built like virtually no squads. My squads are just that hardy. Oh damn daddy boys, you're well hard. Bosh. Why have I put them in there? Can I send them somewhere else? Borrow you guys. Nothing, you can't go in there. You can teleport. You can go in there. I think that's because it allows them to teleport somewhere else on the field. For their shock troopers. Okay, we got 600. I'm gonna pay for that. I need to make a create something called. While we're looking at it, that and okay, now that. So my Necron Lord is nastier. Have I lost any squads yet? No. Oh, they've lost squad. The guy who died got up again. He felt better. But he felt better. That's just silly when you think about it. It's like, I was killed. You don't know if he did to me. Well, I got better. You were killed, but you got better. Yes. It's a very common thing amongst Necron, you know. They call it a death illness, you know. Sometimes you get dead and you just feel really bad for a while. But then you get up, you feel better. If they want my point, go kill them. I believe this is their main army. But on a unit that constantly inflicts morale damage. Knobs, which are, you know, good heavy infantry. But I'm good at killing heavy infantry anyway. Get that. Yeah. I'm gonna afford some more power generators. Oh, that's 6. I can afford more than 6. Aye. Oh, the cap, that's what I got tomorrow. My Wraith is happily running around killing everything in sight. Gretchen have like next to no attack power. And we build our structures so fast, it's ridiculous. And there's a post squad fight. Mega armoured commander types. Very potent, very strong, you know. There's no other here when you kill. Yes. See, that was their biggest infantry unit. We build so fast. Our structures come really fast. The build time's cut in half. 100% your build time's halved. Ooh, get enough points, we get a resurrection orb. Not that I'm sure anybody's actually died. I'm not sure where the lord is. Oh, there he is. I found him. Everyone who's died has had the I've got up sickness removed, so it's fine. Just teleport in. Oh, I'm sure it was half built before I put an eyelid. Oh, the Gretchen went away. Yep. Go get him. That's a killer can. You're not really built for killing those. And he will... Well, he might gather some people, boys, I don't know. I mean, the dead flame one. Oh, they've got a gun turret there. It's nice, isn't it? See, killer cans are really strong, good at killing. They're trying to run around. It's not working out for them. Yeah, you need help. Make you with a heavy fortress. Decapture that, please. That's why the Wraiths are very useful. They may not be able to capture units, capture structures, but they can him now. He's a vehicle, so he's going to take... He's going to be a little bad at them. But that's fine, these guys are too bad at the job. The heavy destroyer will get the job done. You just walk around like bunnies. Don't mind me. That's it. Don't mention like free corpses. We're going to build our own structure. Then we're going to put a gun, make it upgrade to a gun turret version, which only fires at level 3. Now it's second level. First level didn't get one. The boys say they've got a big nasty hiding on the hill. It'd be nice if you could re-heal. Reduces the number of main attacks to inspire can make long range for... No, let's upgrade that and give him a gun. Extra gun. He's currently got no mechanical pincers. They're amassing. They're getting ready to war, getting ready to fight. Oh, we'll fight and we're good, we will. Yeah. Oh, we're fighting boss. Dunno. But we'll fight him good. They are healing. The Necron regenerate. That's one of the quirky features on them. They just heal. They just regenerate. So build speed, so... Power core going, which then lets us activate the monolith. And any future version in Titans territory will have the same problem. They will have a monolith that can go and immediately come online, which is just death. No easy way to put it, it's just death. A fully active monolith is just destruction. You will not survive it. Do that and that just in case there's someone there. You upgrade to the next level. I watch as this goes in like 4 seconds. Is why the Necron is considered an easy play character on Gladius. Right, it's because they don't. Their cap requirements are so little. Let me see what you built. It's not like you only have a limited number of them, you can build a lot of them. I suppose this will make up for the fact that you're not getting requisition points. Let's just leave. I think we made him angry. Commander, so there he is. Left, back. before they can die. Actually, he'll destroy us. He destroys us, you go after him. Right. Actually, there's a dead Necron around here. Anything? No. Okay. I'll show you over here. There's a tunnel over here. Oh well. We gotta generate a lot of energy very quickly. It also takes us longer and longer to build these generators, I think. The more will we have. Let's do that. Yeah, let's put off our creation of our monolith, that's fine. I might, because I like doing that, I might build some. Actually, just hold off and build the monolith. The problem is the generators run out of juice. They get less and less, and they produce less and less. They can't produce nothing, but they can produce less. Almost there. That's gonna be online too, right about. Ooh, let's just pass online. Plasma generator online. Oh my god, this is like Necron everywhere. Okay, you guys can build your goals to us now. Yawa up down here. There's very few Necron. Start walking over. We've got enough points with some of the cryptic back. Tomb speeder. Can I either wake up one of the ones down here or re-wake this one up again? We just need to move far enough forward that we can actually just... Okay, I woke up this one down here. You know, go destroy that. Nighthawks really have no chance. I just bobbing along, singing a song at the bottom of... This looks like I'm just gonna crawl along towards you. I don't care. Nice try, but these ghosts... Some just keep blasting you. Run, Gretchen, run! You have to get past this guy, but run! Run! Everybody run now. Bow, 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 bow. Any dead Necron around here? Revive. Yeah, I'm tempted just to send the army marching straight to the middle of the camp just so they can get killed. Cryptek that was killed. There's a Cryptek spider. The Tombstone spider that was killed just revived. It's just how these function. You can't kill them. Yeah, it costs me 250 every time I do it, but you just revive them. You guys. Okay, I might not even wait for revive doing the tomb revival tree on this one. It's like I've got them dead to rights. I mean the big guy is literally right here. I even made my pariahs. Yeah, I couldn't get out because they all overlapped each other. The Lord Destroyer. I just need to get close enough to get them up here. You think it's scary with this lot? Meet my big boy. Kill it with fire. It regenerates. It took damage and then regenerated. Blech. This is why you build. That's why sometimes they just build like 2 or 3 monoliths. Because they just go. Or the orc infestation. There we go, another war gear. I mean, his melee is currently doing fantastic. That's the best he can do, though. He doesn't really get a very powerful melee. He's just powerful everything else. He's a very sturdy fella. Unlike with Chaos and other units, guys who like get really powerful. He didn't get a chance to build anything. He doesn't need to be really powerful because he's unending. They don't stop coming. Take that.
We must withdraw.
Ooh,
The Katra will crush them.
there's that. Help me.
I am strong.
Oh, they're gonna try and take my the Badlands off me. They want the Badlands back. They were not dead try it while the Necron Lord was like next door to them because it would just be a suicide mission. It still is. This time, however, I can just awaken the monolith. Objective added, destroy the HQ. He has to kill X number of my people. I just have to kill him. Yeah, this one's not going to be easy because it's awake. Yeah. Unlike last time, this time around why is the point having one all the way up there? Suppose it means he is deaf, so it doesn't matter. They didn't get to the level 3, which is take longer. But yeah, they're probably trying to take this structure around here. Now I didn't even get a chance to build anything for this one. And that's the sad thing, we went so quickly that we didn't actually get a chance to build anything. I can do another squad of tomb spinnies. Some scallops. Lord of Kronos. He's strong enough to manhandle things on his own. Yeah, there's Stubbs. We haven't got to kill X number of people this time, we just got to kill base. He travels really quick, and he has a lot of health. A fully upgraded Necron Lord is... yeah, it's a tank. It's a walking tank. Kill the tech, please. You guys keep coming in. You go after them. Enemy capture a relic. No, you don't know where to cut this thing, don't you? I need to build one of these. Then you deploy. Now I've got this little lightning generator up. And die. Which is unfortunately us, because these guys are slaughtering us. Yeah, they're going hell for level to try and kill. Back off. Go help punch that. Yeah, they've still just lost everything. That's a sturdy building. Now, will we actually be able to build anything the next tier? That is the question. Ugh, I need 80 to get the next field power. I mean, Destroyer Lord would be nice, but I haven't got that juice to it. Commander Squad! Get that was Team 2, so that would mean that the Team 1 and Team 2. I'll let him keep punching that, let these guys do. That. I want the 300 though to get the juice up. So I can activate the next level of. Hey you. makes him stronger. That's good. Don't even bother upgrading that one. Oh wow, that was an enemy HU. Darn it! I'm still not gonna get my level 3 up and running. Oh well, next time they fight that, they'll start off as a upgraded Necron base. Got the sun. Yeah, it's now a level 4 base. That costs you like a lot of people. Ooh, do I try for the forward base though? Flayed ones could take that then back to here. I mean, they could go for this, but this one it had a lot longer spawn time, and it has a fully functioning and fully upgraded monolith. So we can just go click and just spit out a monolith immediately, which will just end the run for them immediately. Ooh, if I get to you know what? If I take some more. Get some more Vanguard units? Yeah, if we have more Vanguard units and more energy production, more stuff, I might end up taking Chaos out first. That's why I've whittled them down to nothingness again. It'd be nice if they gave you like something more than just 100 points. I mean, the Eldar crossed the entire map to get to Chaos. And they killed off the Imperial Guardsmen first. Single large base. That's not going to be an issue. This is the Necron for you. They are, when you get them in a roll, oh dear God, do they do that? They do, and they do it good. I mean, one of these, 3 of these. I know for a fact that the enemy will. If you can corral hold this spot here, you more or less hold the whole Khorne map. It's a choke point. Other factions require you to take out, like, build like, oh, we need our scouts quickly to build things. The Necron don't, they just go, right, we'll go punch people. Scarves, when you get built, capture things for us. I've got them building to get their energy up. Yep, as I thought. I have 4k, here's 1k. So you like this? Here, boys. This is a Lord's fight. And we've won. Ouch! That was like just smack down and throw him away. Like, yeah, I don't care about you anymore. Get out of my face. Yeah. Right, you got that built. We'll need that while they're capping that. Then on the energy, so we got something core there. As I said, get to this point quick and cap it and control it, and you can essentially block the entire map. And Necron have the trick of being like Eldar, being able to teleport around the base. They just need you to build a building down first. Any building will do. Plus 20%, that's good. either down here or they're over here. And they have two bases. I think they cap these two locations. But yeah, we have something called like projects a cone of control around itself. They're going to research it. There's like 2 units that get researched. Nobody else gets any research. Cap that, then capture that, then that. Could probably capture all of them, to be honest. Just like hold all the relics. Plus 40% speed build. Excellent. Get those built, so then come out and do other things. Now it's 6%. Even better. We need energy. Well, this will be built really quick. I want to get a base at least, you know, 3 quarters built before I suddenly spawn it, before I go running and punch everybody. Shock troopers. They're good melee warriors, and the fact they actually continuously take down morale means they are actually brutally efficient at killing infantry. Right, generator build. Yeah, they're not even camping, they're just like running around building stuff, catching stuff. Chaos is probably getting ready to mount their offensive. Unlike the Imperial Guardsmen, they don't rely quite so heavily on having absolutely gigantic numbers of troops. However, unfortunately for them, we also have an ability to, you know, spawn quickly. With only one resource, we don't have to worry about energy and capping. Yes, that's okay. That's what checking over, not the Chaos Trap, or the foot down or something. I'm a little concerned that Chaos hasn't actually done anything for a while. In more full them, you don't move quick against the Necron, you lose. Can they get a monolith up and running, you are toast. The Necron monolith swings the battle in our favour massively. Not cheap to get out, but that's fine. Yeah, that's why the Necron are so dangerous, so let's do anything. We can't build anything else other than these things until we get the monolith going. I could send them off to go cap stuff, but that's what these guys are going to do. With that, they won't get built. They can't take it back. They have to destroy the building first. We got 6% production speed, so the monolith will actually come online much faster. We got energy, enough energy now to build a number of these. We can build many, many, many. Though when the thing's awakened, we get enough juice, we'll just build the awakened ones. The slag ones, which are super nasty. And they don't drain as much. These run out and go, and they drop to like, I think red, they drop to like 5. just need a great summoning core. I am literally capping all of them. I take it they attacked. I'm going to guess they attacked, or that's the remnants of last battle. This is rather confusing. Normally Chaos is a little more aggressive for me. Oh, we're only getting 50 energy a turn. Second tier, so that's good. Again, we don't need requisition. Also, we don't need food. We just need energy to resurrect, to power our bodies up. Other than that, we're pretty much unstoppable. And with that, this monolith hits its first tier. An engaged monolith, which is pretty much turned on nearly all of its stuff. And the next power Necron Lord goes up even further. I just read that. I don't know if it's gone up or not. It says the power of the Necron Lord goes up. Maybe I'll have to check him out once I've got this upgrade turned on. I gotta build. cap all the things. This is where you get like turn out like there's actually a take and hold victory condition on this map. What? Really? Yes. Ooh. Now I want to build Gauss turrets here because when you defend this territory, if anyone actually can come to attack it. Again, this would be nice if it had the ability to upgrade. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not even entirely sure in Soulstorm the monolith actually gets any. The Necron actually upgrade any units other than the warrior and the wraith. Be nice if they did. I like the fact these generate power on their own. You always get a baseline of 10. Right. Now I'll check out the power of the Necron Lord when this upgrades. Supposed to be more powerful. Unless this means these. Wait, okay. But I can't. Totally honest, I like this combination. This is nice if you want to knock people out. Well, they are nice. Defense, a complete ability that's just resurrect everyone you killed. It's like, I've killed your army. Great. Why are your men suddenly getting back up again? I cured them with this death syndrome. Okay, just cure people of death. I can. I inflict it and I cure it. And I control every last relic. Right, monolith is now things which should be still functions on HQ. So how are you now? I don't see any difference. I think it just gives me the access to stuff, more stuff. I haven't seen anyone come down from here for a while, so let's just march on them. They were standing there waiting to like come at me. Nasty, but not unassailable. had a lot of men right down here. And I revive one because the other one's getting up again. Is that nasty? They had an army prepped and waiting down, waiting ready to attack. I know when my lord is on level. Adreno, where you make energy to account. Man, a nice little ensemble they've got there. There he is. He's getting knocked. Oh, we got Naaman Prince. Particularly fair. I'll take you going for the first one today. To there, Resurrection Orb. But anyway, bring it over to my demon Prince is a real pain. Warrior squads are not good in melee. So that's a bit unfortunate. They were setting up. The reason why they didn't attack me was because they were setting up a big army. That's what they were doing. They were setting up a big army. Oh, that is unfortunate. Imagine I want a plasma generator. I'm in death there, but it's like, that's only for now, until I can just get my resurrection wall back up and running. Then I'll run over there, teleport in, and just res my entire army. The benefit of what I have. I do. But yeah, they had a full army set up. It's like, oh yes. So that's what they were waiting on. They were sat there waiting. That scares me. Oh, hello. They're bringing the whole force of Light Force to kill me. I've got literally until this thing comes online. Do I have an energy core? I think I have an energy core. I didn't build an energy core. Thought my lord. They're like all over the place, aren't they? They keep spawning in more dudes. The whole army is running from spot to spot, just gonna try and kill off my Oh, that was a spawn, squad of spawn, wasn't it? Yeah, thank you. There's no unit that looks really well in melee. I'm coming to destroy your base. Oh, I managed to get the... I need energy, to be honest. And get that up and running, great. The fact they brought in the Demon Prince was a little unfortunate. I only res my people once. I'm going in full Kelter to try and take this out before it can get built. Wow, I was really underestimating this a lot. They went, yep, we'll hold off until we get Summon our Demon Lord. Then we'll be happy. Lost. I reckon this guy goes down with it. Yes, they only had the one HQ thing, but they summoned a Chaos Demon Lord. So no, his thing. Wait a turn now before I can attack again, because I need to really swap my things. Well, that was very unfortunate. Oh well. We were doing fine, and then they launched essentially an almighty army led by a Demon Lord. All because I very foolishly forgot to get my build. I'm so busy concentrating on other things, I've got entirely to build my power core, which would have then allowed me to summon get the monolith up and running. So they'd have walked in to find a fully functioning and weaponized monolith firing back. I also didn't make any mortals, which is why I needed to fight the defilers. Well, that was me being silly, and I did not make my units. But that's also it for this one, folks. When we return, we shall continue the battle of the Necrons. I mean, for the first session, we've actually done way better than I have with other factions. I've already wiped out, taken over several territories. The Necrons are a slowish army. Well, just got speed really. But oh dear God. If I could have got a full army swarm up there, you get your resurrection orb up and running, or your cryptic, your tomb spiders, which are nasty vehicles to begin with. You know, if we'd have moved a little faster with our production of things, getting certain units online, built, I'm actually fairly confident we would have taken that place. But that's all for next time. So until then, folks, I'll catch you all later. See ya.